Welcome to Tower 36 of Season 3. So further ado, let's begin. This entire tower has in total 30 floors, and I think there are a few floors which are kind of a hard one. And most of them are easy if you're playing this game for pretty long, but if you're a beginner and you reach the apocalypse level, it's gonna be hard one. So at first floor there are a lot of ambush, you just have to play aggressive, and once you can do that, you can just take the PowerShaker in the next floor, which seems like an actually great choice to ask me. And then you're gonna get yourself the exploding enchantment on your sword, and chilling enchantment on your armor in further floors, and the temple theft enchantment on your actual bow. Then take the enchantment point back again, make it to the next floor. Over here, the only threat you could feel is the creeper, so just take care of that one thing and you're gonna be alright. Then take the axe with the Rampaging, Echo, and Thundering enchantment. In case if you didn't saw it, you can just check the description. I have written everything you need to know about, and I post the full gameplay of this entire one after a few hours of this video being posted. So once that's done, you're gonna make it to the next floor, where you're gonna take the Gong of Weakening, which is actually the best artifact you could use right now. Once you're done with that, you can just make your way to the next floor. And over here also, traps are one of the big threats, and the creepers can be another one. But once you can manage to take on that, you can make it to the next floor, taking the Buzzy nest, which is absolutely the best thing as a tank source to ask me. So you're gonna use Buzzy bee or Buzzy nest as a tank source. So then at the next floor, you're gonna take the Obsidian Claymore. As for the enchantments for the Obsidian Claymore, you're gonna go for Committed and Sharpness. As you have any extra enchantment points, you're just gonna invest them till they're full tiered out. Over here, don't get in the traps. The woods are the only big threat, and then you can just make your way to the next floor, where you're gonna take the enchantment point. And over here you're basically gonna face a lot of baby zombies, so make sure you take them out as soon as possible and make your way to the next floor, where you're gonna meet the best crossbow, the Cog Crossbow. And you are gonna take the Cog Crossbow with the Committed, Growing, and Poison dipped, dipping poison enchantment. Yes, almost I was right about it. Okay, so once you take that, you're gonna make it to the next floor. Over here, I mean, it's also an easy one. There's nothing much serious about it, so I really do not think I need to explain what to do here. So once you're just gonna complete the entire floor, make it to the next floor, where you're gonna take the one and only Ghostly Armor, as it has pretty good enchantments. Okay, it does not have the potion barrier enchantment, but yes, it is good one. Then you're gonna make it to the merchant floor too, which is an actually great thing. Over here you're gonna Gildsmith your before you do that, get yourself the Snowball, Cooldown, Deflect enchantment on your armor, and Gildsmith your melee weapon or the ranged weapon, which is an absolutely great thing to do. And once you do that, you're just gonna make it to the next floor, which is the boss fight. Now the first boss fight is really easy to complete, as it's just to drown Necromancer. You're gonna deal as much damage as possible before the trident start falling from the sky, and then just to slow and steady take them out, just like so. Once this floor is also easy one to ask me. It's just skeletons and stuff, so you're just gonna take them out really fast. Then you're gonna make it to the next floor, taking the enchantment points. Keep upgrading the enchantments on your armor, especially the Snowball, as it's the best one. Over here, taking out the enchanters in a lot of, with the PowerShaker and your weapon, melee weapon, which is also a great thing to do, as it will make you go through 50% less labor work of entire thing. You won't need to work that much hard afterwards that. So we're here, you're gonna just focus on getting rid of the pillager guards, and once you can just do that, you're gonna be easy. And then take the enchantment point, you're gonna make yours to the next floor, where over here, I mean, there's nothing that much dangerous over here, but you just need to take care of one school golem, and there are a lot of mobs spawning here too, so enchanters and stuff can be a really big threat. Phantom armor might be intimidating, but do not take it, okay? It does not have great enchantments. Over here, supplies do exist. You're gonna find yourself it helping you out a ton. Wither skeletons and isologers are the two big threats, and creepers do spawn, so you just need to know about that and handle the situation by yourself. After you do that, you just need to keep upgrading your weapons. Basically, the enchantment points, invest them on your melee and ranged weapon only in the committed enchantment, nothing else. If you have the Cog Crossbow, I mean, those are the only thing you need to go for about the Cog Crossbow. And other enchantments on armor and melee is on you, actually. Basically, in floor 70, once you complete it, you're gonna get the enchantment point, and over here it's also an easy one, as there's nothing that much serious spawning over here except the wolf and the creeper, so you just need to take care of that. And if you can do that correctly, you're gonna make it to the next floor, taking the enchantment point back again and making your way to the merchant floor, where you're gonna unique smith your one and only Obsidian Claymore into the Starless Knight, as it's gonna help you out a ton actually. And then it's the second boss fight, which is the one and only the Ancient Guardian actually. So basically what you do is put the beehive as a tank source, and then you deal as much damage as possible when it comes near you. But when it does, you just need to activate the potion barrier if it needs to be. Once you do that, make your way to the next floor, take the thief armor, as it's pretty good one to use, okay? It has good enchantments. You're gonna go for potion barrier tier 2, then final shout tier 2 if you can go for, and cooldown enchantment, as it's absolutely worth it, okay? So final shout is gonna be really helpful in the further floors once we change our artifacts. But over here, this one floor is a hard one, okay? Activating your potion barrier at right timing is good, and not using your crossbow against those tower guard is main thing. I didn't realize that they had the shield on. I used all of my poison dipping arrows, and it actually hurt me. I died once, didn't make that same mistake the second time, and I was alright. Then at the next floor, I took the low medallion, as you should take the low medallion too, in replacement of the Buzzy nest, as it's gonna be really much of a help, as even with the final shout enchantment, you can just recover with this very battle, and it just helps you out a ton in just getting rid of the mobs which are kind of annoying around you. So over here, don't fall in the lava. In case if there is a mob which is annoying you, use low medallion, like a wither skeleton, some magma cubes. Using low medallion like so is really great. So yeah, once you do that, take the enchantment point back again. Over here again, same thing, do not fall in those lava traps, or you're gonna just get yourself killed. In case if you do, potion barrier exists, but it's a risk, but so don't try, I mean, of course. So this floor is an easy one too. There are a lot of mobs just spawning around, so that's the only point. Take the enchantment point, make it to the next floor, and it's just basically over here again the same thing. It's really easy to complete it. Enchanters is the only big problem. Enchanters, tower vaults, and yeah, enderlings can be a problem, but you can just use a low medallion, and in case if you get low, your low medallion will go on by itself and you'll be alright. Then take the enchantment point back again and you're gonna be alright. So that is just very easy. At this floor, getting rid of the enchanters is gonna be the main part of everything, okay? Activating your PowerShaker when needed is okay, but getting rid of the enchanter just as it spawns and before it does its very big trickies, you just need to get rid of them, or it can be really deadly for you and not a great thing to do actually. So if you can just do that, do it very quickly. And then now we have the Obsidian Claymore, which is powerful than our actual Starless Knight. Just because of that reason, we're gonna take the Obsidian Claymore. Even if it doesn't has that great enchantments, we are gonna take it anyways, as just by the fact it has better damage. So you know, the enchantment is you're gonna go forward with swirling and shockwave enchantment. Shockwaves would be the tier 3, and keep the first slot, you know, empty. As at the final floor only we're gonna go for the pain cycle, only at the final floor. Do not take it anywhere further than that, or it's gonna be a painful job for you to complete floors and the entire tower, and it's on you, you know. So over here, the magma cubes are the threat. Use low medallion against them, and if you cannot kill them, use your PowerShaker. After that, you're just gonna take the scatter crossbow, as it has the multi-shot enchantment. Like if you have the multi-shot enchantment, it's just a great thing. Tier 3 multi-shot and tier 3 committed enchantment, and then at this floor, getting rid of the shulker once the door is open is the only key to victory. There is a supply box over there, so you need to use that. And the necromancer is gonna be a problem. Tower guard is also a problem, so just get rid of those, and those are the only threats. Over here, first floor, it's nothing. Then the second part of the floor, where you're gonna face the hoglins, just activate the potion barrier before facing any of that, and you're gonna be alright. At the final part, you're gonna fight the Ravager, so make sure you get rid of him in a smart way. Once you do that, you're gonna make it to the merchant floor and Powersmith your actual armor, which is gonna be the best thing to do actually. So you're just gonna do that and make it to the final floor, which is against the Enderman and Endersent, which is the kind of a big problem. Okay, so it's a trick basically. As they both spawn, you deal as much damage as possible activating the potion barrier, making the allies of the enderlings and using them against the enderman and endersent. Just don't get in a contact of a melee fight with the endersent, or you're gonna be getting draining down your actual health. I did die once because of that reason. So yes, you have to play it a bit smart. Try getting rid of the endersent first. But if Enderman is actually really annoying, you just get rid of him first, of course. So doing that, using a ranged weapon in a better way is the only part you can do well. So if you can just execute that well, I mean, you can just get rid of the Endersent a lot more easier. It's hard, but it is possible. So once you manage to do that, you just clear the entire tower. So make sure that subscribe button with notifications on. And if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. I'm always reading your comments, and share this video with your friends, and check this video out, as I'm sure you would like to know what is the future of Minecraft Dungeons and when it's the next update gonna be at.